Social media has been given a negative connotation for quite some time. It can show the bad side of people and affect lots of people's lives in just a matter of a little second. Over the past month, I've learned how easy it is just to delete your social media accounts. It can be hard for some people because you spend so much time on social media. But recently, I did delete social media for a while. The reasons being because I wanted to be possibly more productive and not procrastinate as much, and then lessen my screen time possibly in on my phone, and hopefully spend more time doing other productive things. I know my audience analysis because I know a lot of you have spent many hours on your social media and your phones in general. You could possibly get better time management out of this, and it could help with knowing these different situations and different reasons why social media is bad for you. Today, I will tell you how social media will leave a negative connotation through psychology, technology, and physiology. In psychology, I read a journal entry written by a student at King University. They wrote about this psychological motivations and how children and adolescents are beginning to have their identities shaped by posting and engaging with social media. Another reason why, through the psychology, why you post on social media is because of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Maslow's hierarchy of needs is a 5-tier psychology way of how you are processing things in your brain and everything like that. It also could lead to anxiety or depression, and with anxiety you are always wanting to know what's happening and seeing what's on your phone at all times and on social media. And then with depression, it could, with less interaction with actual humans because you're spending so much time online, it could lead to a depressive mood or something of that sort. With that in mind, now let's go to the technology of why social media is bad. According to The Secret Ways Social Media is Built to Be Addictive by Science Focus, published on October 29, 2018, a time-tracking app with up to 4.8 million users, the average person spends 4 hours or more on their phone every day. You become more and more addicted every day because of the reasons of the amount of time you spend on your phone. One of the reasons is another anxiety, which is FOMO, of what we like to call FOMO, the fear of missing out. It's the reason why you keep going back to your phone, because you are always wanting to see what the latest new trends are and see what everybody's up to. Another reason is what we like to call the slot machine effect. And the slot machine effect is the reason you are always scrolling on your phone, because it's just an endless cycle. And it's like a slot machine. You're always pulling down the lever for more and more, and you're always receiving more and more. So that's the reason why you're always scrolling, and that's why companies now always have, and platforms always have it, so you can endlessly scroll, so you are spending as much time as you are on the app. Your technology can train your brain to become addictive, and here's why the physiology is part of your brain, part of the reason why. According to former Facebook executive he says social media is ripping apart society, by The Verge, published on December 11, 2017. We have created tools that are ripping apart the social fabric of how society works, getting into how it affects your physiology. It could break down your body in a sense, because you are not getting enough sleep when you're spending so much time on social media, and you are not taking care of your different needs because you are spending so much time just scrolling and looking on your phone, so you're just not paying attention to what your body actually needs. And then it also can lead to short-term dopamine, and dopamine is nerves that goes up into your brain and tells you that you need something, and that's kind of like a notification. So when a notification pops up on your phone, you're automatically going to look at it and see who's there, because you have the ring in your brain, and you're like, ooh, I need to go see that. So you're dopamine is telling you to go back for more and more. With these 3 main points, social's formed into the biggest platform affecting your everyday lives, even if you know it or want to know it or not. In conclusion, the 3 parts that I talked about were psychology, technology, and physiology. Remember these effects in the future so you could possibly even take a break of your own off of social media. And in my introduction, I did mention how it could be hard for some people, but you could take it step by step and figure it out, and hopefully take all of these points in consideration and remember why social media is possibly bad for you.